네, 캘리큐기 6탄 시작해보겠습니다. 지난번에 메이저 스프링 트레이닝 시범경기까지 왔으니까 오늘은 메이저로 한번 들어가 봅시다. 상호전 1승 2패 4.91. IP 뭐지? 저게 1이닝인가? IP는 2이닝인데 시즌 스탯이 왜 저렇게 나와? 오케이, 일단 가봅시다.
Casey Kelly will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning.
Casey Kelly.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jalen Miller, in there for strike one. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, and that's out number one.
17회야? 반전이네. 17회였어. 뭐 시범 경기를 17회까지 하니.
So here now's the pitcher, Henry Moore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
지금 나 주전 빠졌겠네. 아, 주전 다 빠지고 17회. 대단하다.
Now the 1-0. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
살다 투수한테 끝내기 홈런을 당했네. 에이. 그래도 시범 경기라 다행이네요. 17회니까 선수들 건강 생각해서 빨리 끝낸 거죠. 가봅시다. 네, 선발로. 네, 선발투는 선발로 내줘야지. 신시내티네요. 조이봇도 있고 모스타커스 있고 제시 윙커, 터커 바나트 다 있네요. 가봅시다.
Afternoon base. Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Here we go.
Castellanos. First pitch, 105.
All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball.
아, 카스텔로스 얘가 저렇게 잘 치는 걸로 알고 있는데 얘가 1번 타자네. 4번 타자였는데 옛날에.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside.
조이봇도예요. 조이봇도 스탯 좀 볼까요? 많이 낮아졌네요. 그래도 뭐 수비는 타격은 그냥 여전합니다.
Side corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. Nothing in one. And right into the shift. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Digging in.
맞다. 수아레즈도 여기구나. 수아레즈도 잘 치지.
Eugenio Suarez, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a...
무스타커스. 무스타커스도 한번 먹을게요. 무스타커스도 진짜 잘 친다. 근데 오른손 타자는 컨택이 낫네.
Big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires this. At the plate, Jesse Winker.
제시 윙커도 잘 치네. 중요한 외야수구나. 컨택에 다른 또 느리네.
Start things out in the top half of the second. Fastball in there for a called strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
나이스.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
아우 까비.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders.
나이스.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping in.
뭔데? 아리스타이즈 아키노. 아 얘도 잘 치네.
Aristides Aquino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1.
약간 이지영인데.
Now here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Ready on 1-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a fastball called.
마인 곤잘레즈 한번 보고 갈까요? 유격수인데 외야수 유틸리티네. 1루 2루 3루 유격수. 오익수에서 완전 유틸리티.
For strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplified game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, Dero. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten
파커 반하르트 보고 갈게요. 포수 스위치 히터 선관
so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. That'll bring in Philip Irvin, and he'll.
볼까요? 우익수인데 왼손 투수한테 왼손 투수 킬러다. 오케이.
Start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Irvin makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Out in front of it, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 0 for 1 here in the early going, and right into the shift. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Reined in.
자, 이 10분 제대로 딱 보는데 이게
In
왜
time, and the side is retired.
H9이 깎여. 뭐야?
In now, Eugenio Suarez as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Abreu, nice.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. 0-1 the count. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with Lucas Giolito is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs.
4이닝에 2피안타 3실점 잘 막았네요. 4이닝 51구로. 콜로라도야. 맥마혼, 트레버 스토리, 게렛 햄슨, 로란 아레나도, 찰리 블랙먼, 다이비드 달, 라이언 맥마혼, 이안 데스몬, 토니 월터스, 젊은 마르케스.
Casey Kelly will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 6.
왼손 타자 상대로 좀 약하네요. 체인지업을 좀 많이 던져야겠네요.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan McMahon. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
이알이 팀에서 타율 3등이면
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
뭐하냐?
And right into the shift,
Nice.
fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
잘 맞췄다.
So the bases are empty with One man gone. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
커브 좋아하는데 꼭 치네.
Kelly typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Here's a pop-up now. Kelly is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Bernardo Flores enters to do the pitching in the bottom.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is...
한 이닝 잘 마무리했고요. 뭔가 좀 능력치가 많이 오르려면은 불펜 훈련을 해야 하는데 시범 경기 시즌이라고 불펜 훈련 그런 게 없나 보네요. 아쉽네요. 가보겠습니다. 선발로 나오네요. 또 다시 한번 시애틀이네요. 다시 한번 시애틀. 시애틀 이글레시아스 타율 봐라. 3할 9푼 7리. 잘 치네. 또 다니엘 보겔바 3할 9푼 4리. 네, 1, 2 클린업이랑 테이블 스타 우선.
Afternoon base. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
편하게
Comes
승부합시다.
right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
점에 리드를 안고 있으니까 빠르게 적극적으로.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Another 0-2 home. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
이걸 쳐. 하이 패스볼이다. 이것도 치네.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches up, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will be fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any
다시
better.
한번 짚고 들어봅시다.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
컵으로.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
바깥쪽 보더라인에 걸치는.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground.
켈리 잡고 1루 깔끔하게 아웃.
And that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
이번에 신앙은 나다 이 사람아.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
캐시 켈리.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
평범한 플라이.
Jimenez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Here we go, boys.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
나이스 커브.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
바깥쪽만 던져도 되겠는데요.
The bouncer to the left side. Kingery's there. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Patrick Wisdom, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. And the pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
그냥 바깥쪽 보더라인 걸치는.
Ball and 2 strikes.
The count.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
So he got him swinging. Patrick Wisdom is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. Bounce towards the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. Hats off to that one. So striding forward now, Jake Fraley. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Anderson is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail it here. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Great pitch right there. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Tony Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's in there for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Now batting, right fielder.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
5.9 WAR. 와, 됐다 잘 쳤네. 5.9면.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
3점 잡아주지.
The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback. In there at the knees, strike 1. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Lays off 2-2 now.
그냥 바깥쪽에.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
이제 몸쪽으로.
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
First here.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. The 1-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2.
또 슬라이더.
Hit in the air to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Carlos Rodon is on his way to the mound now.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into
5이닝 무피안타. 5이닝 퍼펙트 했죠? 나이스입니다. 계속해서 가봅시다. 불펜으로 미러키 상대입니다. 왜 상대 투수 스탯이 나와? 내 스탯 보여줘야지. 2.95 많이 내려갔네요. 방울. 처음에 5점대로 시작했었는데. 번호 6번인 게 살짝
Casey
아쉽네요.
Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 6.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. And that's swung on and missed for strike one. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
그래서 커브를 넣는다면
The 0-2 once more. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up,
던질 수 있겠냐?
and the throws offline as he tried to
까비.
sweep it up
아빠유.
that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. Here's Tommy La Stella now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out.
나이스.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away for out number one. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A little quick on that swing and he finds himself behind 0-2.
볼만 던져서 잡으라 이거야?
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
아무래도
Man, that's a
심했다.
good take there on that 0-2 fastball
좋잖아.
just
이런 것도 안
missed.
좋은데
He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all.
아이 스킵했어야 하는데 잘못 눌렀네요. 오케이. 조시 헤이더 나왔고.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Milwaukee led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ethan Small is the
1이닝 삭제했고 해봐야도. 이렇게 해서 가봅시다. 커쇼랑 와 이거 재밌겠네. 커쇼랑 선발 맞대결이죠. 야 매우 재밌어지겠어요. 근데 더스틴 갈리우 포수 왜 윌 스미스 안 쓰고 굳이 가빈럭스, 도노번, 솔라노, 코디 벨린저, 맥스먼시, 코리시거, AJ 폴라, 크리셀. 아 커쇼랑 선발 맞대결이에요.
afternoon baseball. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good.
가빈럭스 오버로 86이야? 와 너무 잘 줬네.
Changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Anderson picks it up. And there's one down now.
얘는 뭐야? 도노번, 솔라노. 아, 너 넘어온 거야 여기서 딴 팀에서. 오케이.
Now, Donovan Solano. First pitch of the at-bat.
키케를 보내고
One
솔라노
out,
영입한
nobody
거야?
on.
터너 보내고 뭐야?
Hit back up the middle. Flores has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
벨린저 그때
Sends that
삼진을 잡았었죠. 커리어 148홈런이면 뭐.
1 out of play for strike 1.
벨린저가 17년이니까 17,
Into the
18,
windup,
19,
here
20.
comes the
4년
0-1.
동안 148홈런.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
1년에 40.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
아, 시프트 걸어놨어. 말 좀 해줘. 시프트에
position with 2 away.
어디까지 가.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
뭐야 이게.
And he takes strike 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
백도로 다시 한번.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
여기서 이제 커브죠.
Bellinger at second with 2 down.
브렌다이랑 통했네요.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Down the third baseline. But
이거는
this will
처음
get
나올 때가
foul
제일
first.
화려했는데 30% 때릴 때. 지금 파워가 많이 죽었는데 부상당하고 나서.
Strike two. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And a little behind.
폴락. 이야, 시범 경기에서 3할 5분 잘 치네. 5홈런까지.
And on the fastball there as he pokes it
폴락은
foul
아직
at strike
LA로는
one.
하지냐. LA에서 할 수 뛰었는데.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Kelly, a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind. And he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
어우,
Fouled away.
다행이네요. 밀렸어요.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a preview.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. And that
속였고, 나이스.
coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Casey Kelly. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The hop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly. 홈런을 치라고. 이건 절대 못할 것 같고. 난 솔리드 컨택 가겠습니다. 커쇼한테 홈런을 어떻게 쳐, 이 샹. 미쳤네. 투수인데 커쇼로
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right.
맞았다. 까비.
Bellinger has it, and it's a quick out number one.
아, 솔직히 커쇼한테 홈런 어떻게 쳐. 좋은 타격하게 된 건데. 미쳤네, 진짜.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Garneau.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. That's inside and low.
얘는 대체 누굽니까? 딴 팀에서 왔구나. 그러니까 모르지.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
유망주도 아니고 휴스턴에서 왔었네.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On the ground to the left side. Ah, way to get dirty. Got him. Into the box now, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
뭐야, 가빈 럭스 월드 시리즈 MVP야? 대단하네.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right into the shift. Diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. In now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. So ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
5점이야. 아까 그 시애틀 걔는 5점 보였는데
Fastball called for strike
벨린저보다
2.
더 잘한 거야? 대단하네.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
나이스.
Got him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nice.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
외장 커브지.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss. But a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Ready now for the White Sox, Casey Kelly, and he always poses a threat, of course, one of the true superstars in the game today.
안 다치면은 그거 준다네. 기다려봐. 파워가 40, 40에 15야.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
He's set and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Taylor is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no run.
코치 정도로 저 정도면 잘 쳤지.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. And a strike called at the knees, nothing in 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
야, 빠르네.
Kingery moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Garneau. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
안소가.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Carlos Rodon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Game, and the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, when your one hit of the game is...
뭐야, 지미 넬슨이 뭐야, 11, 11, 11, 11 뭐야. 스트라이크 11개씩, 11개씩, 11개씩. 이야, 아주 대칭 있는 피칭이었네요. 1-3-1-3-1 삼진도 대칭 피칭 좋아요. 바로 팔고 데릭 로드리게스 필요 없어. 바로 팔고 어차피 마이너스 안 하니까. 스프링 트레이닝 끝났네요. 14승 14패. 분명히 2승 8패였는데 14승 14패면 뭐 여기 전반에 쫙 못하다가 후반에 좀 살아나가면서 연승도 하면서 잘했네요. 이제 진짜 메이저 시즌 갑니다. 진짜 메이저 시즌으로 넘어갈게요. 데뷔전은 언제가 될지 누구랑 하나. 미네소타랑 미네소타도 센데 데뷔전 미네소타랑 하네요. 먼저 일단은 개막해봅시다. 개막했고 클리브랜드 한번 졌네요. 까비. 뭘 키워야 하냐. 일단 홈런 캡을 키워야 돼. 스태미너 캡도 키우면 좋은데 일단 홈런 캡부터 키워야 됐어요. 홈런을 너무 맞아. 키우자 같이. 저희 선배님이 봐주시네. 클럽하우스 누구랑 친해지냐. 루이스 로베르토, 카를로스 로돈, 미첼 코페. 아유 이름 부르기 힘들다. 일단은 중견수랑 친해집시다. 헬로 로벳. 잘해보자. 오케이. 드디어 메이저 첫 선발 상대 라인업. 야, 조지 폴랑코, 맥스 케플러, 루이스 아레스, 미겔 사노, 사노, 트레이 만치니, 에디 로사리오, 조시 도널드슨, 제이크 케이브, 윌리언 아스토딜로. 아, 다 잘 친다. 아니, 메이저 데뷔 첫 선발이 무슨 홈런 오지게 뻥뻥 때리는 트윈스네. 물론 우리 한국의 트윈스와 달라서 아쉽네요. 한국 트윈스도 좀 홈런 좀 빵빵 때려줬으면 좋겠습니다. 드디어 데뷔 첫 선발이네요. 가봅시다.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
렌킷 레이크 파크에서 열리는 시카고 화이트스의 홈 경기. 지금 바로 가시죠.
Casey Kelly will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts.
드디어 첫 경기입니다. 아, 시카고 경기장도 멋있네요. 시카고 경기장 제가 아마 더쇼하면서 처음 와본 것 같은데. 화이트하우스 유니폼 굉장히 또 LG 유니폼이랑도 비슷하면서 또 상대는 트윈스네요. 공교롭게 가보겠습니다. 첫 경기 어떻게 맞출 수 있을지. 시카고 화이트하우스의 5선발로 첫 경기 시작합니다. 먼저 1구
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball.
일단 상대 타자 조지 폴랑코 기가 막히게 때리죠.
1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
나이스.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to manager before the game. He's not happy. The players.
아, 그리고 뭐냐? 메이 좋았으니까 아이도 하나씩 올릴게요. 야, 재밌죠?
Aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Miguel Sano. It was a 2-hit effort for him.
이게 사노와 만나네요. 이게 사노. 파워가 그냥 장난이 아니다. 잘 막아볼게요.
Including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Sano is retired.
프레이 만치니가 여기 왔구나. 실제로 온 건가 아니면 게임 내에서 온 건가?
Kick off the inning.
가볼게요.
And the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nice call.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
에디 로사리오가 이거 치고 있냐? 에디 로사리오도 잘 치는데.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1. Pitch is popped up. Grandal is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
심판한테 2연속 3자 범퇴로
Josh Donaldson digging in now. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And he'll step off.
아 맞다 강타자밖에 없어. 도널드슨 나이가 많아가지고 에이징 커브가 약간 왔네요. 컨택이 59-48인 거 보니까. 그래도 역시 도널드슨
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And the pitch on 2-1.
Oh.
The count now at 2-2.
아니네요. 밀렸습니다.
And another foul ball.
이쪽으로 한번 직구 한번
The 2-2.
나이스.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate as he swings and misses.
제이크 케이브는 뭔데 이렇게 잘 치냐? 중견수, 미네로 스타. 오케이.
To the first pitch fastball, 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
쪽으로 가겠습니다.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
백도어로 슬라이더 하나. 너무 빠졌다.
And it's 1-2.
네, 체인지업 하나 갈게요. 타이밍 빼는 체인지업.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot.
타격폼 됐다 특이하네. 윌리안 아스트들로. 야 비전. 뭐 컨택의 왕이야? 뭐 이용균 줄. 야 포수인데 1루, 2루, 3루 외야수까지 다 되네요. 특이합니다.
With that pitch, he rolls right over.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Williams Astudillo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here.
And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
잘 치네. 까비.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
깔끔하게 결대로 밀쳤네요. 노림수 대공가.
Two down.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there, base hit.
저걸 치냐? 대단하다.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate of a crooked number going on the board.
That's the ball.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. Another one sent foul.
커브 하나 던지고 갑시다. 너무 나왔다.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch high in the air down the right field line. And foul.
실도성으로 들어갔네요. 바깥쪽으로.
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Man, we got 2.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Polanco on second. Kepler at first. 2 out in the inning. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Miguel Sano. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Hit to short. Anderson brings it in. On to first, and there are 2 down. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
프로.
That's ball 2.
까비. 이제 잠시 포수 요거 좀 킬게요. 원으로.
I got the count. 2-2.
슬라이더 이쪽으로.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Oh.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
실투 하나 이렇게 넘어가네.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
That's ball 2.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
2 strikes.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, 2 down here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Max Kepler. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Luis Arias. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Let's go.
Fouled off. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Trey Mancini waits on deck. Popped him up. Abreu moving to his left. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
나왔네요. 나이스.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jace Fry is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
나이스 이겼네요.
This one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score tonight.
Okay,
The
승리 투수
Chicago White
이렇게 3점
Sox
내줬네요.
wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this.
크리스 아처 6회 무너지면서 제가 또 승리 투수가 됐네요. 오케이, 데뷔전 6이닝 2실점 퀄리티 스타트 기록하면서 선발승 기록합니다. 나이스.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
팀에 도움이 되고 싶습니다. 네, 루틴. 감사합니다. 불펜 훈련 열심히 하고요. 지금은 투심 컨트롤 높이는 것도 중요하지만 일단 불펜부터. 일단 루카스 요리토랑 이거 먼저 볼넷부터, 볼넷 안 주는 것부터 갑시다. 나이스. 클럽하우스 애덤 프레이저. 싱글하니가 여기 갔구나. 오케이. 카를로스 로돈. 자, 애덤 프레이저랑 먼저 말 걸어볼게요. 클리브랜드네요. 클리브랜드 원정 경기. 여기는 아우 여기도 타선이 뭐 어마어마하네요. 일단 가볼게요. 들어가 봅시다. 여린 메르세데스. 메르세데스랑 또 저 친구죠. 그랜달이 4번 타자고요. 노마 마자라 있고 뭐냐 1루수가 메르세데스 들어왔지. 아브레이오 잠시 빠졌네요.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store. White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
인디언스의 경기입니다.
Zach Plesac is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to
시저 헤르난다스 잘 치네.
blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kelly is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
멜카도도 한번 스탯 좀 봅시다. 스탯 좋네요. 컨택률이 높네.
Stepping into the box, Oscar Mercado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
경기 3타수 맞아 3삼진.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
넘어간 줄 알았네.
And now a pitch on the way.
낮게 투심.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Fellas, these Whites.
린도어 얼굴이 게임 얼굴이랑 방법이 다른데 게임 얼굴을 좀 비슷하게 만들어주지.
Ducks as they enter play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4 games. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
프란밀 레이에스 봅시다. 다행이다. 오늘 파워는 오른손 타자가 더 좋네.
Has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Mercedes in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
So 산타나 시애틀에서 왔네요. 원래
One with 2 away, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next.
나이스. 잘 스케치.
And the
메스데.
2-out movement will not come to pass as the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next
도밍고 산타나가 있고 그 다음에 또 카를로스 산타나.
to bat will be the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A bouncer up the middle. Anderson scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the bases are empty.
스쿠터 제넷. 그래. 신신 재수왔지.
With 1 man gone. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
와, 조이 갈로가 여기 있어. 뭐야 이거? 조이 갈로가 왜 여기 있죠?
Brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
조이 갈로도
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
공발포 조이 갈로.
A ball and a strike.
2 outs, fellas.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
나이스.
Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
초심으로.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Hey, here we go.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves.
이거를 못 잡았네. 로베르토 페레즈. 수비형 포진의 완벽한
2-out base runner. Here's the first pitch to him. Roberto Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Gallo is off at first with 2 away. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0.
제가 잡아볼게요.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Cesar Hernandez would be next. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
The batter, number 7.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, come on, guys.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the
잘 넘어갔네요.
bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
The center fielder.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Put him away. Give him the best
Nothing in
stuff
2
right here.
count,
Here we
and
go.
the pitch.
슬라이더로. 까비.
And that was strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
잡았네요. 나이스.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frenmel Reyes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2 one more time.
나이스.
Hard on the ground towards short. Anderson picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And it's fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
타이밍 뺏어버리기.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Carlos Santana will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count.
Come on, guys.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
Hits this one hard the other way. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
볼인데 이걸 때리네요.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, you got one.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Ripped down the first base line. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get.
좋았다.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Joey Gallo. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, nobody out now.
Fouled away.
슬라이드 한번 던져볼게요.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
조이 관련이 너무 어렵게 갔네.
He'll try it again, 3-2.
여기서 뚱수 너무 많이 끄는데. 직구로 갔다.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches up, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. So striding in, Roberto Perez. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Perez, a 32-year-old veteran, he was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here. Striding in, Oscar Mercado. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazzara is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Mendick shading to his right. 2 gone.
스탯 좀 보고 싶다. 프레밀레이스. 아 맞다, 아까 봤구나. 바로
Getting in now, Franmil Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now he'll step off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox 3 and the Indians nothing. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Here's Carlos Santana now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Robert will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So here's Scooter Gennett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Joey Gallo now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 2-1.
이것도 볼이야?
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And he fouls this one off. Hit down the line at first. To second for 1. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The
1-1로 위기에서 더블 플레이.
Alex Colomé will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
1-run game to
호투 펼쳤네요. 스트라이크 볼 비율 3대1.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
원정길이네요. 다시 홈으로 돌아왔고. 안타냐. 홈런을 막아야 하긴 하지. 오케이, 홈런. 이거 막읍시다. 양키스네요.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
이런 훈련 해야죠. 훈련 잘해서 능력치 좀 더 넣어봅시다. 나이스. 나이스 삼진. 땅볼. 가비. 나이스. 1루. 가비.
홈런의 주자 있으니까 잘 막읍시다. 2사니까 꼭 삼진잘 필요는 없네요. 갑시다. 나이스. 쳤는데 초구에 1루 아웃. 아, 까비. 와이씨. 너무 실수인데 이거. 하지만 파울. 하이. 오. 나이스. 모스파 플라이. 내가 잡아도 돼? (1500점) 이상 따야 하니까 잡아봅시다. 잡지. 나이스. 일로 아웃. 이사였구나. 슬라이드. 스트라이크 잡고 갑시다. 투 스트라이크. 아이고 막판에 하나 맞았네요. 그래도 금메달 따면서 스태미나, 클러치, 안타, 홈런, 볼넷 다 올랐네요. 나이스. 양키스랑 하네요. 제임스 팩스턴이랑 붙네요. 가봅시다. 주유샬라. 에디슨 러셀이 저기 있어? 키움 히어로즈 안 가고 에디슨 러셀이 저기 있네요. 특이하네. 조시벨이고 에런 저지, 글레이브 토레스, 미겔 안도하, 스탠튼, 게리 산체스. 와, 타선 어마어마하네. 가봅시다. 난이도 1개 정도 더 올릴게요. 더 재밌게. 러셀도 잘 치네. 키움 안 와도 될 뻔했어.
We are under the lights this evening.
게임 플레이에서 피칭 난이도 올스타까지 높이고 히팅은 뒤로 놔둘게요.
As we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. So the Bronx Bombers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this.
에런 저지 있고 스탠튼 있고 다 있네.
Casey Kelly, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed.
첫 타자 주유샬라. 성적은 좋은, 스탯은 좋은데 왜 성적은 안 좋니? 일단 가봅시다.
Pitches over and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And what are the big keys? Not get ahead of yourself.
Now a little dribbler here, side of the mound, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gun.
야, 러셀 스탯 좋네. 근데 왜 키움 왔어? 왜 키움 온 러셀이죠?
Addison Russell, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A shot down the first baseline.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we got one here.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll it up now.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and it's gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This.
와, 에런 저지. 볼수 6홈런이야? 대단하다. 가볼게요.
Could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Aaron.
And a ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And it's fouled away.
We got one out here.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire.
와, 글레이버 토레스 잘 치죠.
Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
나이스.
Popped him up.
와라.
Ball.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Couple of runs. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One of the keys to secure
미겔 안도하 3루수 스탯 좋네요.
securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Yankees move out to a 3-0.
대단하네. 나이도 낮춰야겠네요. 아직 올 차는 무리인가 봅니다. 일단 지안카로 스탠튼.
Lead.
The left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Base hit into right center.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one
또 게리 산체스야. 야, 쉬어갈 타선이 없다 진짜.
that struggle, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, no one down here.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one, to Abreu for the big double play.
에러닉스까지. 여기 뭐 홈런
The bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Fouled away.
Two down here.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he fouls this one off. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
저희 팀이 또 3점 바로 따라갔네요.
Next for New York, Addison Russell. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
갑자기야.
Bases are empty, one man out.
One out.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. In the air to right center.
Your ball, your ball.
Robert is there now, and he has it, two gone. Digging in the switch.
와, 조시벨도 되게 잘 쳐 역시. 파워가 더 올랐네.
Hitter Josh Bell. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So
조시벨이 1루수인가요? 1루수겠죠? 예. 지명타자 아니고.
I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
커브로 한번 떨궈 봅시다.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
아, 좋네.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
백도 슬라이더.
What is it, one now?
빠졌다. 아,
And he comes back with one down and in
대구
for ball
잡았었는데
3.
아쉽네요.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
A payoff pitch one more time.
아, 또 투수 많이 끌겠다.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the 1-2-3. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
No outs.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now here's the pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
와,
Line drive base hit.
화끈하게 돌리네요.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as the first pitch.
안도하다 너무 잘 쳐. 아까 홈런 맞은 거 68, 68인데 홈런을 맞아.
To him runs a bit inside for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Lifted down the line and left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
실책이야? 실책이 2개나 벌써?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Hey, now we got two.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary
Hey, plays it
Sanchez.
first.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it is. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Through 3.5, we're all even. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Called strike 0-2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Hicks becomes the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. Popped him up. Abreu has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. Nothing doing here. Now batting, Josh Bell.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 55.
First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And it's fouled away. The pitch. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to. Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Here we go right now, fellas.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. A foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And he misses there, 1-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Kelly is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Jimmy Cordero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say.
아쉽네요. 1, 2회가 너무 양키스 상대로 괜히 난이도 바꿨네요. 양키스 상대로 바꾸니까 역시 타선이 만만치 않아. 이게 맞는 것 같아. 타치. 뭐지? 푸엔테스랑 친해집시다. 클리브랜드인가? 클리브랜드 다시 한번 만나네요. 이번엔 클리브랜드 경기장에 가서 만납니다. 20이닝 3경기 동안 20이닝 5자책 19삼진 잘 던지고 있네요.
We are under the lights this evening as we get Casey Kelly is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The ever faced you, you can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, establish your pitches, and try to work quickly.
Striding forward now is the DH, Cesar Hernandez. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Oh,
fouled off. Popped him up. Kelly in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tribe. Nothing for the Indians in their half of the first. The White Sox. Second inning set to go. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And there's out number 2. Standing in, Carlos Santana, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
다시 2 스트라이크. 처음에 완급 조절하면서 던질게요. 힘 빼지 말고.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Go down. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
백도어 슬라이더.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Oscar Mercado.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 2-2.
이걸 잡아.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the
로베르토 페레스 얘가 또 주자 포수.
8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Designated hitter.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's got to find a way to grab his composure, relax a little bit. He just gave up 3 runs. I get it. But he's got to attack this next hitter.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Kelly with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Standing in, Francisco Lindor, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. 0-1 the count. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nope,
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hey, 2 outs, 1 away.
And it's fouled away. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Lindor ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazara's under it, and the inning is over.
드디어 끝났네요.
Leading off with
Here's the first pitch to him.
first baseman, Carlos.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2-2 the count.
Hey, let's go right here.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
올려가지고 치네. 백도 슬라이드 한 번 더.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Carlos Santana goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, guys.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. On the ground up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw gets him 2 down. Striding into the box, Oscar Mercado. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Perez. He singled his last time up. And that's taken for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be fair.
3회가 너무 아쉽네요. 나머지는 다 괜찮았는데. 좀 더 던지게 해주지. 너무 빨리 바꾸시는데.
The pitching staff is pressed to step up their game.
Okay. 안타만 나오다 홈런만 나올 줄 아니까. 뭐야? 아이 바깥쪽이야? 핫존 콜드존 핫존 핫 콜드 콜 핫 콜 핫 콜 핫 콜 쉽다. 오케이. 아구나. 나이스. 금메달. 60까지 포인트 많이 벌었네요. 5만 마자라랑 먼저 친해집니다. 5만 마자라. 에인절스. 마이크 트라우스의 오타니. 야이씨. 오타니 리메인 오늘 한번 보자. 방어를 3점대까지 올라갔네요. 많이 올라갔네. 상대 오타니, 트라웃, 랜돈, 업튼, 르메히유. 와, 상위 타선 장난 아니네. 데이비드 플래처.
We are under the lights as the show gets you. Casey Kelly gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on?
데이비드 플래처까지 5를 90이나 돼? 야, 전형적인 1번 타자네요.
Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Shohei Ohtani digging in next.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through.
오타니 타격 좀 볼까요? 이야, 스탯 좋네.
One down right now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up.
투수로도 스탯 좋은 거
Fuentes
아니야.
is there for it.
자, 오타니다.
And that's the second out of the inning.
이도를 쩔어버리네.
Ready.
트라웃이 공발포가 됐어. 1할 9푼 7리야. 트라웃 타율이 이러면 안 되는데. 근데 또 홈런은 5개야. 1할 9푼 7.
Now for LA, Mike Trout as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Second inning begins with a slider that misses.
랜돈은 여전히 잘 치네. 근데 홈런은 좀 적네요.
Here it's 1-0.
평소에 비해.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
시프트 걸어놨었구나.
Mine.
Mazzara is there, one away. Here's Justin Upton now.
Hey, one away.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Strike one to start the at-bat. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
And it's fouled away.
Easy out. Plays it first.
Again, a 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll
르메이유가 챔피언십 시리즈.
work on keeping this top of the second alive. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
And we got 2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom. Now to the plate, James McCann. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
내가 아는 거 제임스 맥켄인가? 맞네. 맥켄이 여기 있었구나.
No balls and a strike to count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
가봅시다.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Liner towards second. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Stepping in now, Sam
트래비스 1루수. 레드삭스 유망주에서 넘어왔구나.
Travis. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Anderson picks it up to Frazier at the bag. To Abreu for the big double play.
로스 아돌프. 얘 누구야?
Settling in now, Ross Adolph. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
유망주가 보네.
For a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's upstairs.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
완벽하게.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least one more batter. To the plate now, David Fletcher. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right side and right into the shift. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up Mike Trout. Back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I got it.
Kingery is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. In now for the Angels, James McCann. He reached on a single in his first try. A ball and no strikes. McCann, once a member of the White Sox himself, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
까비.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Sam Travis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Ross Adolph, a base hit in his first trip.
The right fielder.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit hard, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2
a diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. In now, David Fletcher. Oh, and he misses it. One there.
That's an out.
수비 나이스. 강한 타고 잘 막아줬다.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less,
오타니가 삼진이 많네. 삼진이 많은 만큼 잘 치니까.
pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Mazzara. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
깔끔한 끝이다.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Count even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 2-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Jimenez, and that one is gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 0-2 once more. is looked at for ball one.
1-2.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. This is foul right side.
Hey, we got one here. We got one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lifted down the line in left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Not before the Alex Colomé will come on in relief now.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Close one tonight, 2-1.
7이닝 1실점으로 잘 막으면서 퀄리티 스타트 플러스 피칭 기록합니다. 와, 루미원트까지 맞으면 큰일 날 뻔했네. 깔끔하게 잘 마무리했네요. 오늘 켈리 키우기 6타는 여기서 마쳐보겠습니다. 오늘 메이저에서 많이 던져봤고요. 다음 켈리 키우기 7탄 많이 기대해주세요. 감사합니다. 녹화 종료.